Okay, let's see. So we're going to build a lot of keyboard tonight, which I probably want to focus more on soldering than, like lubing stabilizers and putting the switches, which I did beforehand. And to be honest, those are boring. Actually, soldering are not that boring, so I probably will need to set up everything. Yeah, if you're joining the stream later, or maybe if you watch the VOD, yeah, there will be a little bit boring session for soldering first. Then we will going to assemble all the keyboards with their keycaps. So it will be much fun stream than the traditional, build one keyboard for 2 hours. Okay, so soldering. Well, actually, I probably have to disassemble one keyboard to get the build out, which is the Unikorn. So I try to friction fit that. Yeah, okay, let me check if I have anything here. So I got this Unikorn by kind of trading because I sold and buying it at the same day. So this is the Unikorn. Yeah, you probably won't tell if it's a Unikorn because it's just like a PC. 60%, like everything that Tofu acrylic could offer. So this is the side profile. Actually, it's very interesting to see the O-ring here. And also O-ring from the front. So you can see the O-ring sit on top of the standoff. Actually not standoff. They stand off, yes. So the most important part is this Unikorn logo, as well as this weight. It's absolutely beauty of the Unikorn TGR and single collaboration. Yeah, so in order to get the build out, shake doesn't really help because it's just like so tight. So we are going to unscrew that. Yeah, taking out the build, you'll have to unscrew the weight, which is super interesting. Yeah, we'll probably solder this first and also maybe assemble this keyboard first. It's like probably the easiest one and also the most interesting one. Okay, so we got the weight out. Well, yeah, after unscrew, sometimes it just didn't get out. Yeah, it's super heavy brass weight. Maybe one day I will try to patina that. Okay, let's put the weight aside. Now we want to make sure you disconnect the daughter board. Then you can kind of push the build out by doing that. Cool, so the build is out and we are going to put back the daughter board. Okay, and put the weight back. Well, I probably just don't unscrew that and put back to the carry case because we are going to solder and build it back. Cool, I don't want to affect the O-ring, so let's just take the O-ring out. Yeah, we're going to use that later. Cool, so we are trying to protect the keycaps, which I will just maybe get something underneath for soldering. Yes, that's all I need for this build. Now let's try to set up the solder station. Yeah, when is my last time building 4 keyboard at the same time? The right answer is last week. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of batch building process all together nowadays because I find that's most efficient. By looping switches together, loop steps together, now soldering together. Okay, it will be soldering session now. Yeah, you can fast forward until it's all soldered. And my guess is half an hour. Yeah, I got new row of the solder. So I already finished my last row. Yeah, I cannot believe like how heavy it is, the new one, and I actually finished one row already. Yeah, it's super interesting to see like how much progress I made for the past year, because I know it's a lot. So for the Unikorn, the build is Durak Palm, the cobalt switch, FR4 plate. I'm a huge fan of FR plate, but I don't think I've tried this combo yet. Maybe I tried, maybe I forgot. But this is a super interesting combo that I'd like to have a look. How's everyone Friday going so far? Did you already like finish your work today and have dinner already? So at my place it's 3:30. I'm actually eager to see what are the other streams building tonight, because I know if I kind of like see an interesting board build, maybe I will just like build my keyboard and also watch theirs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing sometimes, just building the keyboard and watch some interesting build. You know, one fun fact, when I first tried to solder my first keyboard, I wear N95 mask. I bought it because of the COVID, but apparently I don't have a fan here to have a good air circulation. So I decided to, you know what, let's wear that mask so that I don't breathe all the flame here, all the smoke, which is super dangerous. So I actually got the fan later on. Yeah, I feel like most of the streamers got the same fan, but I really like the fan that Apiary is using. That one is definitely quieter, more powerful, and you can put it anywhere. You don't need to put it on the desk. Recently I found out a lot of people living nearby for the same keyboard hobby. Then I realized how small the world is. Like, so many people were just like 30 minutes away or even closer. Yeah, if it's not COVID, I probably won't pick up this hobby, but if it's not COVID right now, I probably will meet more people. But now we are still going to try our keyboard at home without being able to do the meetup and try different keyboards. So that's a pity, for sure. That's a pity. Okay, so let's try to see if we can test something. Yeah, we need a daughter board to do the test. Let's hope everything works. Yeah, what's the best way here? Okay, yeah. So the light shows up and we are going to test something and probably just use via configurator. Yeah, why do I test one keyboard at a time? Yeah, if I had a problem on one keyboard, I can fix it in the next one. So okay, looks good. Did I even have any key mapping? Okay, yeah, looks like not. Cool, one board down, 3 more, and yeah, like the keyboard working. What can I do if the keyboard is not working, right? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a keyboard not working case. It's usually just I'm like forget about 1 or 2 solder joints. Okay, so the next one is the Time 80 reforged. So now what's the interesting part is this is not one plate, it's top half plate and bottom half plate. Super interesting, huh? Yeah, we'll see. So this is built with Hyperglide black switches on aluminum plate without platform. The reason being this is pure clack. You don't want to have too many unnecessary foam there. It doesn't really help. Cool, second keyboard. Let's go. Hey, you got first R2 raffle win last week? Nice. 0-2 Bing. Okay, that's so good. I feel like that matched the Darling very well, right? Are you going to pair with your Darling? Yeah, I feel like that's just another colorway of Darling. I don't know like what their two supposed to look like. I feel like I watched the anime, but I don't know. Feels like really Darling look. So I was like, okay, I need raffle that so that if I can win, someone will definitely be interested. And the first thing I saw, the first person I saw is you, because I know you have Darling. So congratulations, you won that. And Bing is a good archer. Bing is definitely something nice. Yeah, so yeah, not sure. Like my girlfriend did some like small clay art and try with me a few weeks ago. So we did some, you know, like line friends, minions, and some of her own design. So it definitely filled up my art box. Surprise? Yeah, don't be surprised you will win one day. It's always give a try to see what you want. You like the... Yeah, that is also... Like my girlfriend really nailed the color, huh? She did really good job. The only thing is like it will touch the key on top of it, so it cannot really be used. And you can see like a lot of characters have the ears, but none of them are like, you know, all the like serious dog, or the cat, or the bear. Like their ears are not affecting others, but the one we did, they interfere with other keycaps. So definitely we need a better design, but they're cute. It's a good try. We will probably do something more. And clay art is definitely different than the current ones that people are running, because you probably can do much more with the molding of the silicone and use the resin art. But clay were basically like one by one. But still, they are lovely. It's definitely a great way to start with your art journey and try something. It's definitely harder to scale up. So it depends. Maybe my girlfriend will start doing some resin art later. But yeah, so far so good. I really like them. Yeah, I think I used one of them on my keyboard, or maybe client keyboard. But because of that keyboard doesn't have a fit bump on, I cannot really use it. So without fit bump on, the keyboard just like either slide or don't really get very stable. So that's the problem of no bump on. I mean, most of keyboard doesn't have bump on, it's fine. 02 Bing. Darling Bing. Yeah, Darling is long gone. But still, yeah, if you want to match it, it doesn't matter what the name is, as long as it matches perfectly. You know, there's so many similar colorways. So I got some series for 808, but I feel like it's a great match for what? The model light, the modern Dutch light with the pink pink accent. It's actually very good for the 808 series. That's a nice one. I don't know if I shared a photo somewhere, but I definitely tried and see that's a good color match. And I don't really need to wait until my 808 come, so I can use it. And maybe also other like black-white theme. You just can put it on anywhere. And so far I don't really find a good home for my bongo, and I believe that's also the reason why that bongo don't really go that far on the go that high on the second market, just because colorway is hard to match. The KY Bing. Is that already ran or not? I feel like I'm waiting for that as well. I got the keycap set. I actually like the purple color and the pink as well. So I like that colorway, to be honest. No matter it's a like weave set or not, I probably will use on the purple keyboard. Yeah, I haven't got one purple keyboard yet, so I don't know which purple keyboard I will use on the first. Everything have to wait. Now I don't even know if I should join GMK, because by the time I got the GMK, maybe I even like retire from the hobby. Or maybe I will just use the keycaps to trade. So I got like 30 in the queue, 30 in my backlog that I have to receive. And the first one I enter is the model. GMK model, which is supposed to arrive in January, but now it's like already September. I hope it's not a year of wait. Not a year of wait, a year of delay. That's how it is delayed. How much it delayed. GMK R. Yeah. At one day, maybe I will start receiving, you know, 2 GMK per month, but now I'm receiving nothing. So that's what I really like, have to go all the extras to get something I like. And the next, or maybe the the last extras I will try to get is the GMK Dracula. And I know it's definitely delayed for more than a year or sometime because of the color match, but now it's finally shipped to the vendor, and then soon extras. So we'll see, potentially hit Omni types in another month. I don't know if they are shipping by sea or by air for all the keycaps. If they are shipping by sea, it's probably another several months until the vendors in the United States can get it, right? Because all the port is backlogged. I heard about like sometimes you have to wait for months until it even clear from the custom the port. So it's not like how hard it is to ship, it's like how hard to like even get clear from the custom. October ship to people. May, June, yeah, that's normal. I think adding 2 quarters is regular. Like even for modern Dodge, at first it's Q1, then they say it's Q3, maybe July time, but now it's already September. I don't see they are shipping to, or even not shipping, like they are probably not even manufactured, because they have how many, like 7,000 sets. It's probably the total of a lot of sets before that. So when it's finally done, yeah, like you can count how many sets have been shipped after Dracula, before modern Dodge, and what the total of that. And once the last one before modern Dodge shipped, then you can calculate how long it will take for modern Dodge to ship. So I doubt I will see it before end of the year. Maybe I'm not too optimistic, but yeah, I try to like be low on the hope. Well, to be honest, COVID vaccine is, I won't say less effective as expected, but Delta is definitely going far beyond imagination. Not even Delta, now the new variants. So it definitely delay how or when should we go back to office, which in turn make like everything delayed not that bad. Basically it matched the GMK delay, so that I know, okay, I supposed to receive a set by the time I probably go back to office. Now everything delayed again, so it's the same thing. Change to Q4 already? Well, at least they mention it, update that, instead of keeping false hope for people. So Vega is supposed to deliver in the June time, and now it's already September, and they mentioned the delay of that. And now looks like all the keyboards are not done yet. So if your keyboard is in one of the Vega GB, oh, my bad, I should use the regular caps lock, not the step caps lock. You love normal driving? Yeah, me too. But actually I tried to go to the office for like some days last week. The driving is not too bad. Basically there's no car on the yeah, there are a lot of cars on the highway, but there are not a lot of cars in the city. So I can easily find parking and walk to the office. And everyone's like wearing masks. So interestingly, like people just like take off the mask every time eating or drinking. And during lunchtime, everyone's just like take off mask, eat together without social distance. So I doubt like the mask policy really matters if at that time people already exchange all the air around them. If you have COVID, Delta variant, it's very easy to spread that. So I don't really know. Yeah, but for me, I just went to the office. I eat lunch on my own. And I just don't take off the mask. And I hope that works. I have vaccinated. I have mask. If I still get that, well, what I can say. But yeah, after like those days, I don't really feel it's really productive. Like wearing mask the whole day in the office don't really feel better than, you know, working at home, which you can sit on the couch sometime. Or for the better, you can just like grab whatever within hand reach. And even exchange keyboard in the middle of the day. Yeah, so definitely enjoy like working at home. Another thing is like it's really awkward meeting in the office when everyone's wearing mask. Like we are doing video conference and I'm wearing mask in the office and people are just have all the freedom at home, and I'm kind of jealous people who working from home. So for this week I didn't go to office for any day because the only benefit is I don't really need to think about what to eat during the lunchtime, but then you have to worry about everything else. So not huge gain. I think it matters for people who don't have anything at home, like maybe bad internet, maybe they're on, like they're alone at home. Like going to office is definitely helpful. Or people don't really care. Yeah, like when I go back, I didn't really do a lot more, which is expected because you see so many co-workers like you haven't seen for a year, more than a year. So you definitely want to catch up something because you are in different team now and you have so many things that you didn't share before. I feel like coffee chat or the casual chat is very important. It's not like you can do it at home. Yeah, I don't feel like I will grab someone randomly at some time at home. But yeah, in the office, definitely if you know someone and you haven't seen them for a while and you see them in the micro kitchen or even like, you know, just walking by, yeah, you can talk about anything. But at home, no, they are basically, you know, like disappear from your life. So that's something you can definitely gain from going to the office, but I doubt it will be super effective when everyone's wearing mask. I'm not like trying to say we shouldn't wear mask. I'm trying to say it's still not the best time to go back to office when it's not convenient or not like safe. So I probably won't go back until I see COVID is getting better, which is probably when the time, like, you know, wearing mask indoor is not mandated. But I don't know, maybe I will still wear mask. I just know how other people won't need to wear mask. They will go to office more and people can meet each other much more. Yeah, it's really neat, the network effect. So if you are only on your own, yeah, I don't feel like it's enough. Yeah, you have to spend some time together with your team. Hello. I thought everyone's working on Friday, but apparently no. People are not working. Like, why people are not working? It's work day. It's not Monday yet, which is the long weekend, huh? What? Wait a second. Oh yeah, you're asking that. Never mind. I need to get from testing. Who's asking what where? Okay, your question is so complicated. I don't know how to answer you. So I think I see someone asking in WeChat, and I don't really know if it's asking me or not, but looks like not. Then I know nothing. I become Jon Snow. Okay, anyway, I'm testing my PCB, so if you don't see anything, it will be just few seconds if everything works. So one of them are not, and you can guess which one. Okay, all good. Yeah, the build command will give you what I'm building today, and you can guess which one is mine. Yeah, some board I definitely already have it, so it's definitely not mine. And some board I just recently got that. Yeah, it's full keyboard. But for keyboard, I already pre-assemble everything, like until I need to solder them. So it's a marathon with some preparation. So it's not like I will spend 8 hours for the whole keyboard. If that's the case, it will be so annoying because I have to eat between the builds. So this right now what I'm building is called KY-01. I think it's a not very, but it's a little bit old keyboard. It's a 70% keyboard and top mount, brass plate, and client okay, I gave you one hint. This is client board. So client decided to use H1 switches on it, and for brass H1, I would definitely go with the platform. Yeah, I usually like go platform whenever I have a brass plate, just because if it doesn't go with brass like platform, it definitely feels a little bit too much. Like the brass pin, I don't like that. But other than that, I usually don't go the platform unless it shows the hollowness. So yeah, my preference is pair the plate form with the brass plate. Yes, I get the OP blacks, but I'm too lazy to loop them, so it's still on my unlooped switch batch. I got it from EL Board, my sponsor. Well, they didn't send to me, I still need to buy it from them. So maybe it's not really sponsored, it's a affiliation. Yes, I got a lot of stuff from them, that's why I recommend them. But I don't really get free products. No wonder, I'm still a small streamer. Yeah, so I think the recent newer switches I'm trying, it's probably the Marshmallow switches I will build on the Sync 6.5 V2 today. I think only the spring are different than a Parker. Otherwise, it's just a JWK recolor. Who knows? Maybe the spring will definitely make a huge difference. Yeah, soldering the keyboard with its platform is a little bit annoying because potentially, you know, they will generate some gap that you probably have to like close the gap by pushing it. So just like do the edge and try to push. Yeah, how do you like your OP blacks so far? Why are you asking me the plan for the long weekend? Well, I just have so many backlog stuff to do. Something related to personal financial, something related to like, you know, the keyboard content. I just accumulate so many keyboard that I haven't been recording the typing sounds, and also some video ideas. Also some startup ideas that I need to record before it's like gone from my head. You need ideas? Yeah. What are the plans for everyone on the long weekend? Hazel needs some advice. Hazel needs ideas. What are people doing? Nice, with some breaking, it feels good, sounds good. Hope your weekend is not just typing on the keyboard to breaking the switches. Better than me. That would be easy. How about building something together? Learn some skills? Yeah, I feel like with COVID, everyone's weekend plan kind of stalled. Actually, the first time when people are going back to home for quarantine, people all have all kinds of plans, like, okay, I want to learn something, I want to study something, I need to read some book. But I wonder how many people really did that, like fulfill their goals. So this is the third keyboard, and for this keyboard I probably will pair with the CRP R4 Keycaps. So I got the R4 Keycaps from Taobao group buy, the Chinese group buy. So it definitely arrives much faster than the international group buy. I actually don't know why they are doing so different time group buy for the same R4. I feel like it should just be one group buy so everyone can get the same sets. Now I have to explain this is the China group buy. So it's lack of some keys, which I'm okay. I still have enough keys to use, but I cannot be doing the same layout as the international group buy is. I just wish China group buy can opt in to pay a little bit more to get the international version, because there's so many missing keys. Or maybe it's just so many extended keys are not in the China group buy, because people in China don't really do all the 40s, or maybe different labels on the modifiers. But international people, they have so many different requirements, so they just have so many different keycaps. But recently we found out the hand mixer are super useful for making good coffee. Well, maybe not for coffee, but for the coffee foam. Yeah, spend so much time figuring out what plate foam is, case foam is, and finally find out coffee foam is another thing very important for life. So if you don't have a hand mixer yet, get one. It definitely changed the life. Yeah, maybe I'm just the last one knowing that. Potentially everyone has a hand mixer, or maybe not hand mixer, maybe some kind of mixer. Definitely the best purchase under $50 this year. What other options? In our team meeting is very interesting. People just try to ask all kinds of questions, and one of the questions is what the best purchase this year for you under $50. And hand mixer is my answer. And what other people's answer? Actually, I don't remember most of them. Yeah, supposedly I should just record them and turn them into a good purchase every month, so I get my life easier. Yeah, I think at the time when I heard about them, they are super awesome answer, but then I just forget about them. Maybe I should just take more notes. Do you guys take notes during your life? Burrito, but the burrito you ate, then it's gone. I know, all the foods under 50 can be really good purchase, but anything you keep and you feel oh, it's changing my life, or maybe not changing life, that's worse, but just okay, I wish I got that earlier. Notes app on iPhone is pretty good. It can even sync with your MacBook. How about I'm using app called Notion to record all my keyboard stuff. So it turns my homepage into a good database to lay out all the options I have and what I'm building. Actually, you know what? I forget to update today's stream plan, so I don't really have a good up-to-date information on my site yet. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that people don't really keep their notes or homepage up to date. I wish I can, but I'm so lazy. I have so many keyboard builds that was done in the past few weeks, and I record the sound test, and I need to upload the photos for them and also the video of them. Yeah, I really wish I can make a database that people can just listen to all my recordings and give the feedback. Then I can find what they want, what they like, without need to go through all the questions. Should be much more automated. Ethernet splitter. Oh yeah, that's actually a good one. I probably want to set up the Ethernet connection on my garage so that I have a steady speed for uploading and downloading, so my garage can be a better place for streaming or any other stuff. So far it's not too good. Sometimes it's just like really slow. Yeah, maybe a router. Yeah, router is not like 100% enough. Okay, last keyboard. Yeah, I love sharing the tips, like people are getting different things to improve the life, and Wi-Fi working on desktop. Yeah, actually I got the Ethernet connection on my office room, which is just right next to the router. But I don't really know how to set up router in other room. I mean, not router, the Ethernet connection. I know actually you can use the outlet to forward the connection. Yeah, I remember that because I used to rent a big house and we have a router in first floor, and we just connect that to the outlet, and in second from outlet, like another connector, it like you can use it to convert that into Ethernet. Then boom, everything had the Ethernet connection. Yeah, I should get that. I just forget about that for how many years. Yeah, maybe I should pick it up again. Because man, this network here is so bad. So many words between the router and here. Unless there's a better solution. And another thing I find out is my mobile phone, my iPhone, start getting really bad connection with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So it start degrading so much more that I don't really know when it connects to the Wi-Fi again. I'm just using 5G all the time now. And for things that I need Wi-Fi access, for example, connecting to my Chrome, not Chrome OS. What's that called? Yeah, the one you stick onto your TV. Yeah, suddenly I forgot what that called. I mean, that's 35 bucks. That if you are on the same Wi-Fi, you can stream your YouTube, your Netflix show onto your TV. And suddenly my phone cannot do that. I have to use my backup stuff to do that work, which is super annoying. Like I have to carry different things in different room for different purpose. Yes, Chromecast. How could I forgot about that? Yeah, I'm never a fan of Apple TV because I cannot use Android device with that. I like cross-platform, so it didn't really limit to one platform. I mean, I'm still using iPhone, but I just love the fact that I can still use something else time to time. So Google service is always what I like. And somehow I hate Amazon service. So I didn't really get anything Amazon have, like Alexa whatever, like Amazon Dots or something similar. I don't know, it's probably just preference. I see no issues on that. I just don't like Amazon. That's me. Yeah, but at one point I can control most of my home device use Google Home Mini, but now somehow they all lose connection and I'm too lazy to reconnect them. So now I have to use my hand to do again. Yeah, I feel like for the past few years, like smart home is a hot thing, but I don't feel like people are chasing that again. It's more like a old-fashioned now. Yeah, I used to dream about like having a home that I can use my phone or maybe my voice to configure everything, control everything. And it's just so much effort to do that. There's so many protocols between different devices, so you have to learn like the compatibility of different devices. And by the time you learn everything, you find okay, you probably cannot just buy them, you have to maybe like write code to configure them, unless you just like drop the things you already have. I mean, there's so many things that's not configured by the traditional protocol, like the garage door I actually use. Yeah, I can definitely control that from my app, but definitely not from the Google Home or maybe Apple. Yeah, so very interesting to see how everything seems to be a trend, then become not a trend. Like AR, VR seems a trend, right? But now it's not a trend. I won't say not a trend anymore. It's just not as popular as several years ago. Yeah, you won't see people who wear the smart glasses nowadays on the street. I used to have one. Now I feel like I'm dumb buying that. And now it cannot even start, so it's just a paperweight, really expensive paperweight. Yeah, if some of my keyboard cannot type in a few years, it's the same. So yeah, I think people love gadgets. So they just buy them and collect them, and they realize after a few years they are obsolete. Unless you're collecting, you know, the keyboard that has name on the history, like those OTD or even some OTGR. Otherwise, they will become obsolete things in a few years. So definitely take your time, enjoy them while they are still hot item on the market. I start trying to like downsize my collection. Maybe not downsize only, but just like sell some and buy some. Maybe not buy some, it's more like sell some, trade some. So that maybe 2 good keyboards trade for 1 keyboard at the end of the day. Because I cannot really type on the keyboard every day, so why keeping some keyboard that I don't really type and I can sell at some point price and I can always buy them back. Yeah, only if I can treat my stocks the same way, then I won't hold so many trash stocks. But for stocks, they are just number or symbol. But for keyboard, you can still open the carrying case and see them. So I don't know. It's really about like how happy you can make with your money, because at the end of the day, they are just number. As long as you're not starving, you should find a best way to spend or even invest your money. I don't know what I'm talking. Yeah, just run some random thoughts. Okay, let's see. 1 hour. Okay, I think it's definitely longer than I expected. I thought I'm going to solder one board for 10 minutes, but apparently I'm doing longer than that. But still not too bad, because I probably spend the next hour assemble all the keyboard and be the happiest person today, because assembling full keyboard, who can beat you, right? It's the most fun time. I mean, I like assembling keyboard. So maybe in order, I will assemble the Unikorn first, then the Sync V2, then the Time, then the KY-01. Well, imagine how much time I already spent before the stream to make all the builds together. Actually not too bad, because I'm watching some TV shows or some comedies while I'm assembling things together. So those time passed super fast. And soldering is the time that I probably have to focus, but also I can speak about whatever I had in my mind. So it's a good thing to stream while talking, and then we can spend time to look at different keyboard and compare the keyboard sound. So maybe that's what I will do. Just do off stream and on stream things differently. Yeah, lubing stabilizers are not most interesting, and I'd like to batch them so that I only need to wash hands once for several keyboards. Yeah, I hate the feeling of having lube on the hand. It definitely feels bad. Okay, last two switches and we call it done today. Full keyboard, man. Yeah, I could do more. I have some keyboard that I want to min-max, but I don't want to rush it. Okay, so you can see the sync keyboard actually has the underglow, and wonder why it has underglow? Because we're building a PC bottom, the alu top and PC bottom. Sync 6.2 6.5 V2. Yes. Hi. For quick hello. Yes. Oh. Okay, I dropped my phone. What time is it at your place? Is that in Europe time? Yeah, how do you like your travel board? Which one did you do? Yeah, it's actually not bad. Let me check. I mean, first, the screen not shattered. So there's some small, yeah, very little. Anyway, this is not my personal phone. It's the corporate phone I use to debug things. So not too bad. It's weird here, so I can explain to you the corporate. It's normal corporate procedure. And anyway, I hold that for like a year or two. So I bet they are not like very valuable at this point. I probably want to get something new at some point and use this as a, you know, some old device. Okay, anyway. Yes, definitely take your time and have a good rest. Have a good night. Unless you want to see the Unikorn. I will wash my hands. I will build that within 5 minutes, so take your time, just 5 minutes. Yeah, so we already soldered our Unikorn boot, and we even put the keycaps on. Not we, me. Yeah, it will be a little bit long stream, but I do a lot of work together, so it's not end of the world. So this is the con. You can definitely see a little bit patina on the brass weight, but still as nice as it can go. Yeah, it's very nice. I can assemble that and let you see. So we put aside the weight. So this is basically the bottom design. Like the daughter board is on the bottom. It's super light. So definitely a little bit cheaper than what you can get from the aluminum version, but still quite expensive if you really count the cost. But yeah, this is pretty much the build. Okay, so we are going to put together. So one thing is the daughter board. The other is putting down this part and having the daughter board pass through. Yes. Then you can try to put down this build. Except you forget one thing, the O-ring. Yeah, you need O-ring. Otherwise, there's nothing to support. Yes, with O-ring. So Ariel, yeah, I think it's a sad news. So Ariel said goodbye to us last week. And it's empty space there. But yeah, we'll figure it out. She's 6 years old, so definitely a senior guinea pig. Yeah, guinea pig, my guinea pig. So she's really a lovely guinea pig. My favorite. I mean, I only have one guinea pig, but yeah, I kind of try to forget about that. You know, like every time when you lose a furry friend, definitely not the best feeling, right? But yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, thank you. So the switch is a Duroc palm. Yeah, I think like last week, the Monday morning, I already see like she's not doing the best. I feel like she's doing very strangely, and that's also my first day coming to our new office. So when I go to the office, yeah, she's already doing not quite well, but I have to go. So I just prepare everything, and while I'm back, she's not breathing. Yeah, the Cobat. Okay. It's not the easiest one, huh? Yeah, so you can see the switches, and actually the keycaps are popping out. So for Unikorn, it's definitely a really tight fitting. So you want to kind of like squish on either side. And on the bottom side, because of the O-ring wrapping the snapping stabilizers, it's probably better to do it on the bottom side first. And remember not to squish that too far. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I already tried some friction fit before, so it should work. It just requires some effort. Okay, yeah. So you can see we can push down further. You can see the O-ring. Then let's sit nicely on the standoff. Okay. Yeah, there's some scratch, so potentially it's not sitting perfectly. Yeah, you can always just push a little bit and let the other side sit. Okay, now perfect. Yeah, another thing is you want to make sure your daughter board will pass through nicely. Did you sound test Unikorn yet? No, I just built this right now. I'm building it as you see, huh? So it's all new. I mean, not new keyboard, but it's all new that I haven't tested it. Yeah, and this is the first keyboard, so I still have 3 other keyboards to finish, which I solder everything. So it's just like assembling time, which is super nice, right? Skip all the stabilizers, lubing stuff, and direct go to all the sound typing tests time. Yeah, so Oreo, we used to have Oreo on the stream, and because I couldn't figure out how to stream Oreo in the best, best way, I just like moved my room. I moved back to the garage for better streaming, and I don't want to bring Oreo to the garage. So we couldn't figure out, but I start just getting treat for her and try to record videos for that, which actually super helpful because now I can see all those videos and remember how cute she is. Yeah, the stream definitely gave me some chance to record her lovely moments, so it's a nice thing. Okay, let's try to do one small typing test. Yeah, and all those moments are really nice, so I don't really regret doing all the treat time with her on the stream. That's actually something that we can even see in my old stream videos. Yeah, worth doing. Okay, I need to do some small remapping because I just tired of having a wrong key. Okay, cool. So this is the Unikorn PC built with Duroc Palm Corbett on FR4 plate, and keycaps are DMG. So I really like how DMG looks on PC. And this is Unikorn, so it's O-ring gasket mount on those standoffs, not tray mount. Well, it's tray mount, but different tray mount system. Here's the mod sound. Woo! I know this special Unikorn is definitely a different thing than I had. I feel like they sound so good. Yeah, turn out really nice, yes. They actually sound pretty poppy, I would say. And because of the long pull, it's actually not like less trouble. So it's more than what you can imagine like from O-ring gasket mount keyboard, like I don't know. Yeah, I like that. I don't know what to say. You're going to sell the house? Why? You like Chrome better than house? Okay, I'm going to show this keyboard as well. I actually trade the keyboard, and I think I like how the house looks like. So I don't think the logo is the best part. I think the bottom profile is one. Yeah, I trade my keyboard, one of my keyboard to it, and I actually like how the angle is. It's not like it's not that rough, but you can feel the angle. You got silver one too? Yeah, I think silver is super nice. Especially like it matched so well with all the keycaps. Hey OG. Yeah, have a good night. And yeah, definitely all the time with you guys on the stream, like, you know, sharing Oriole's life, sharing like memory with Oriole is the most important part. So yeah, hope you have a good night. And hope Oriole has good next life. I don't know. Yeah, so if you're going to sell the house, are you going to, like, you know, recoup the cost for a clone later, or like what are you going to do with the fund that you're selling? Yeah, super nice, the clone. And RGB is really subtle. Maybe I just didn't turn it up. You bought on Mac Market? Yeah. So technically I got them both, but yeah, I kind of like trade them because I'm selling, or maybe not selling, just like trade up. So yeah, it depends how we evaluate all those like selling or trading stuff. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it can go really bright. Okay, I will just go this way. You have new lineup for Chrome? Nice. I think there's not many Unikorn out there for sale, and I really like the indigo one, but I couldn't find one for a reasonable price, so I decided to trade one for the PC. So I still feel like this is pretty good. Okay, what the key map for RGB toggle? Okay. Yeah, no RGB is the best. Okay, next keyboard, the Sync 6.5 V2. Yeah, this is probably the most interesting keyboard. I mean, most interesting Sync 6.5 V2 I've built, because it's the alu top and the PC bottom. So it will be different than other ones I built. Yeah, actually, this RGB doesn't really feel so cheap. It feels nice. Oh, by the way, I actually have something to unbox. So one thing I got is this artisan box. I haven't opened that up yet. Okay, it's actually quite heavy because it's aluminum. Okay, it's really loud. Okay, some unbox, some keyboard. Yeah. Like the afternoon, huh? So this is the brass sand blasted, and that's the logo that you can mount on this cute small artisan box. So it's black anodized. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I can feel like the anodized. It's not a super smooth one, but it definitely have like the texture of the skin. Yeah, I got this one. You know it? Then you can put the logo on it. Yeah, I think so. They are like, I won from a raffle, but I don't know how many people joined the raffle. Yeah, that's always the question for a raffle. Like, you never know how many people joined the raffle, but if it's something that people like to get and good quality, I see no reason not to try it. Okay, getting all the paper. Which one is the one like first come first serve? Is a different color? Is that a GB one? I know like there is some GB unit. Yes, that's a brass bar. It's actually quite heavy. So at the end of the day, like the whole thing is pretty heavy and also pretty nice. Yeah, it's a black, blue, and also a plume color. It just have a different badge and different bottom finish. So this one, I think that's the old, yeah, I would call it OG. Because it just have Alchemy logo on it. Yeah, I will put the corresponding artisan here. So show next stream. Now what we are going to, yeah, the Ruben one, I like that. The only thing is I don't know, maybe for artisan will that catch better, like, you know, catch more ice than artisan itself. So that's the question. So what artisan key, actually, what artisan box do you have right now? Because I'm trying to see if I can even find our weight, the nest. Yeah, I like the color of that. There's so many, like, you know, interesting color for it. Cheap one from Job. Don't have very many. Yeah. So I got some artisans, but also my girlfriend and I tried to, you know, do some clay artisans. So this corner is the one we tried, and other things are, you know, the one I kind of collected or won from the raffle. So I got this box, and now I have a better one that I can put onto it. Yeah, so the PC quality of this sync is definitely not on par with, you know, what I can feel on the Unikorn. Yeah, they are at different quality control, I bet. So we're going to put this PCB onto the bottom case because of the USB-C port. So I'm just going to do like that. Then we can put back onto the top case. And we are not going to put any case foam. For the obvious reason, we have RGB light here. And I think we are missing one screw, so we probably have to get it from a toolbox. Yeah, hopefully they have extra screws. Yeah, I'm not really into, you know, collecting tons of items. I just want to get one for each so I get some feeling. Special screw. Yes, I will check if I can find one. Okay, so they give out these tools, and I don't know if they can with someone. 7 rifle, never wing. That's common, huh? I also want lat rifle, and they're so nice, but I don't know how much they are worth, and I just keep them. Yeah, I usually don't know how R2 keycaps are worth, so I only join the ones I want. Yeah, they have extra screws, so these are the screws, and they also have extra like LED on the globe and some LED on the top. So pretty nice. At least it's working for the missing screw here. That's like 150, 200? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I should probably do that as well. I don't know. I just don't really feel that yet. Maybe if I keep losing, I should consider that. Okay, yeah, I actually feel like alu top PC bottom feels a little bit heavier than, you know, just the regular actually. Okay, we have the breast weight here, so it's not the same. Okay, let's take a look. So we have the pink patch, we have the Marshmallow, and we also have the pink C3 stabilizers, so everything's so pink. And we have the top light, just like regular. And we have the bottom RGB that you can take a look from the side. Yeah, so pretty nice. If you ever see those F1 alu top and PC bottom, I feel like it's the same feeling here. Okay, shall we put the keycaps on and do the typing, or shall we go to next keyboard? Okay, keycaps, let's do that. Yeah. I don't think I have the best keycaps for this one because we just have a pink badge. Is that pink? Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell. I'm a little bit colorblind. You have the full alu F1AX. I also have one of that. And definitely my favorite TKL keyboard. The only thing is like it's so huge and so heavy, it's not even portable by any means. Okay, let's put my... Maybe let's put my Unikorn aside. I don't want to scratch that. Yeah, you know, when you have a PC board and like this, I'd rather not scratching it while I'm building other keyboard. Alu is definitely more durable in this case, but PC is still lovely. I like the sound of PC board. It doesn't really feel that metal, you know? And maybe people just hate the plastic keyboard with so much. So we're going to put the heavy industry that we got from the extras sometime earlier. Yeah. Shall we go the yellow colorway, or shall we just go the regular gray end? Oh, what's going on with my sound system? Oh, one thing. Let me check one thing. Yes, I also went in for the heavy industry kit. I just feel like the colorway is so nice that if you can have a different profile, I would go that and decide if I want to sell this cherry profile or keep this one and sell the kit. But the color is definitely a nice touch. So this is the Rama Heavy Industry. It's from EPBT, not Keycaps. Yeah, I actually like the EPBT better than the Keycaps. Keycaps feels bad quality. I had one. I had a Keycaps black and white R2, which is okay. I mean, like, it's black and white, so it looks no different than other black and white. And the problem is the quality. So it has a lot of scratch, minor scratch on it. So at the end of the day, it's not a good quality keyboard, keycaps. So I decided to sell it. Okay, so we got most of it. You know, interestingly, heavy industry, or maybe most of Rama keyboard, they actually have the split backspace by default, even put on the keycaps, when most of people don't do that. So it's an interesting choice here. Oh, I didn't even put the tabs. How stupid I am. And also the right side. Okay, I soldered wrong spot. Scuffed build. I will have to fix it later. Okay, I haven't done this for a while. I mean, a bad stuff like this. Yeah, I definitely haven't done this for a while, so we'll figure out later. Right? How stupid I am. Okay, really yellow on the right side. Is that too yellow? Yeah, maybe not too bad. It can be more yellow, you know. We have the control also can be yellow. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, I will need to desolder and solder the right bottom row. Somehow I managed to get it wrong. This is not normal. So this is not my standard. Okay, so this is pretty light. A 6.5 V2 alu top and PC bottom. So we built this one with the Marshmallow switch on FR4 plate. So typing sound. Yeah. Spacebar doesn't feel right. Not sure what's wrong. But also, it's a little bit hollow. I guess it's due to the fact that like it doesn't have like the case form, and it was designed with a case form. And this one, because of I don't know why it doesn't have the case form. Maybe because of the PC bottom, but apparently without case form it sounds a little bit hollow. Okay, so I need to rebuild that, and I will find if there's a case form for that, so it can sounds better, but also the spacebar. Yeah, just don't feel the best, but I don't feel like it's a ticking or something. Yeah, I will figure out later. We need to build another two. So the next one up is the time 80. Hey, Visionary. How are you today? Okay, so for this one, we are going to not really like a huge unbox, but yeah, it's an unbox experience. So this keyboard, basically by a clock, they give you a keyboard away. That's what it is. So the most important part is the clock. Yes. So I don't think I really care about the the keyboard sound or anything, but this clock just feels so nice. It's a art. It's an artisan bottom, and it's actually not heavy. It's pretty light for a TKL. So you feel like it's a brass weight, but it's not a brass weight. Okay, what's going on with my sound? Okay, anyway, so we're going to build that, and let's see what the accessories are. Okay, I need to hydrate. Speak too much. So it's 1 hour 43 minutes. I hope to finish before 6 o'clock, yes, definitely doable. Hey V, what's your latest keyboard that you built or working on or typed on? I'm curious. Are you still typing on your Keycaps or the Meridian or any other keyboard? New, oh yeah, that's a good keyboard. You're in the channel for a really long time. Did you get from aftermarket or did you happen to get one from K by himself? I just wonder. Oh, you got extras? How lucky you are. Do I have in my collection? So I have the, actually I have the link that you can check out. Yeah, you can check out this link. Hey Frosty, you're here. Okay, so we have a lot of screws, which I suppose they are top mount screws. Everyone's after dinner have time to watch my stream, huh? East Coast people. So what are you looking at? It's not a keyboard, it's a clock. Just kidding. This is back of the time 80. Meridian. The second keyboard, I don't really know. But new is definitely a great keyboard. Is it up to date? Yes, it is up to date, except the client build schedule, because I'm building this keyboard right now. Oh, interesting. All the screws here has a washer. It's not common nowadays, have washer on the screws. Oh, private buy, that's why. I haven't heard about that. Yes, thank you. I try to make my collection looks more interesting than several months ago. Are they plastic washer? Yes, they are. Oh, after unscrew this part, the back plate drops. So I bet after unscrew this part, the front plate will drop. Yeah, I bet so, because all these components seems fine quality. I don't know if people buy this keyboard, do they type more or do they just put on the shelf, look at this more? Your collection is growing. Yeah, I think house is a big collection item. And F18X, I like it. KFE, I sold that, I used to have it. Just because a little bit boring from like the top. I had so many better keyboards with better top, so I rather have some space for my other keyboard. So I actually sold with cost. Why her looked like that? Unicorn, let you get the Keycaps. Okay, yeah, so let me bring back the Unicorn. Well, the Unicorn doesn't really look like a unicorn. It looks like a toad. So this is the Unikorn, but it looks nothing like a very unique stuff from the top. But the bottom, yeah, you can see this is a Unikorn from the bottom. And also maybe this one, the Unikorn here. Yeah, the weight is the one that's worth $1,000. Other than that, I don't know, if you have different weight, it's not the same thing as this Unikorn. How good it is. Then you make it RGB. Who should make it RGB if it's a Unikorn, right? Nobody should. Not just kidding. I think, yeah, it just looks nice. So if you want to make it RGB, make it. Like, you can do anything on your keyboard and make a Unikorn if you want. If you just want to have a weight that looks like Unikorn, do it. So V, why do you think Unikorn values over time more than the house? I think house is also very nice. So I think I like how Louis did the design, and I heard the quality is super good. Okay, so these top mount screws are not super easy to do because the screwdriver it comes with is not magnetic, so it's really easy to slip. You paid a lot for a house. Yeah, if you paid and didn't really wait for due, it's probably a lot. And potentially similar level of the Unikorn worth. Yeah, I just feel like both of them are pretty good keyboard to collect over time, but depends on your budget. What do you like? 65%? House is a good one. Like, what others top mount? 65%, that's worth collecting. I don't feel like I know any of them. How much will sell ProRes worth? I think it's still similar price range, like 550 to 600. Yeah, it didn't really drop the price. It just didn't really go up price either. It's just really steady because not more keyboards with that quality coming out, and people are just trading based on historical value, and ProRes didn't really get too much devalued. It still get as nice as it can do, so I think the price will drop when ProRes V2 comes out, because nothing does what you can do at that price range. Also, if you sell that and try to buy the same 60% with that money, I don't think you can get a better one than ProRes. So yeah, that's what it is still. Not like you can get a deal and get a better one. It's still the same thing or worse thing if you sell it and try to get another board. So that's why it's still worth that much. Just because it's still the best option out there for that amount of money. I would say totally depends on how much people are willing to pay. And for like $500 or $600, if you are going to buy from aftermarket for a 60%. If I'm a newbie and I got a recommendation from people like me, I would recommend Clorus, because for that much money, I don't feel a better options. Okay, I guess the next question, Miss Frosty will say, what if it's built by Zunz himself? Yeah, I don't think people really value that much, because I heard, you know, the built one with by like, you know, Lightning or Apiary don't really value more than, you know, the material itself. So when you're buying for build service, you're not buying for it to be valued more than it is, because people can always just get the build service from those people, unless they are not doing any build service anymore, or if they are built by people who had a huge backlog that if you want to build, you will probably wait for a year. Then that's a different one. Yeah, I think Teha is the one potentially adding the value, but you're also looking at a really long, like, you know, wait time. So it's similar to you're waiting for GMK, and that wait time make it like value more. So nothing too different, to be honest. Yeah, you can definitely add the cost of the switches to that value, and if you like, people don't like that, you can always just desolder the board and sell the rest, and you can reuse the switches. So that's what the cost can be. And sometimes people like the switch and they will like how you loop them. They still don't really, like, you know, value your loop job as like $30 a month, an hour. They're just like having the cost there. Yeah, you can say that, but don't really give them better deal if they don't like it. Sometimes people prefer unbuilt, so built actually did worse job, right? Okay, so let me go the CRP. Yeah, so for this board, let's try the CRP. You don't really like above arrow personally? Yeah, it's not the best per se. Okay, I need to look into how Tulip look like. Okay, so Tulip, or maybe just search for CRP R4. Yeah, I'm worried I did the wrong job. Okay, how Tulip looks. Okay, we don't need this, we have all things here. And I'm really curious about like how you know, how this kind of like plate makes any difference. Maybe it's just a meme cut. Well, it's actually not a cut. Yes, Hyperglide are not bad. They are very good. The more you do the build, the more you feel like, wait, okay. I mean, the more you build the keyboard, the more you feel like these are the classic, and it makes difference. Yeah, what should I say? Basically, vint look and vint feel is always black alloy plate. So if you had a chance to build an alloy plate and you don't know which switches to go, I'm just recommending Hyperglide. There's nothing you could go wrong with it. But depends on the board. It doesn't mean like all the board will sound the same or sound the best. It's just like if you go a good board with a loop plate, and you can go the Hyperglide without any other thoughts. Yes, I remember, I owe you one. Okay. All the caps here were annoying to figure out which one it is, but they are looking so interesting. You dim like 4? Okay, I have to raise how much it is now. Okay, I will tell her, and don't redeem more before I raise that. If that's the case, I will have to time out you. Yeah, just kidding. J. Okay, so this, wait. Okay, so many keycaps I don't know where to put, but looks like we end up finishing everything here. Okay, sorry, keep dropping it. Okay, how about the bottom mods? Okay, let me look some examples. Yeah, that's where the tulip goes. How many spacebars do I have for this set? Yeah, should be 3, huh? So which one it is? The 6.25. So the client goes the regular 87 keys for it. Yes, very classic sound. Okay, another pack of mods, which I should go. Yeah, this pack. So I'm actually not a TKL user, so I always don't really remember which one is which, so I have to look up or I will make a mistake. And to be honest, I don't even use any keys here, which I already make mistake. Scarlet hasn't shipped yet. That's the problem. They didn't finish everything. They're still QC the case. But as a TKL, it's a nice TKL. You won't regret getting it. The only thing is you have to pay for that. Yeah, really short for cash, so need cash before be able to sending out all the keyboard out. Yes, if you get a UTD, you'll be happy about that for a while. You don't need to worry about like being bored about things. Okay, these are the 60 mods. Now it's all the mods here. Yeah, technically, everything you got is recommended by me and they are good options, so you won't regret. Okay, almost done for this keyboard. Let me see if my girlfriend have time. So looks like we can get my girlfriend coming here for the typing test, as you redeemed before. Oh, I can do that first. Then you'll get a different one, so you know, okay, so that's a different typing test than what I do. So this is supposed to be the first one, right? Let me check. Oh, yes. No, she's doing good. She can come. There's always next stream, but she had to do one stream at a time. So let's bring her and I just turn off the webcam and I'm doing one for this keyboard. Then she will do another one for the same keyboard. Actually, maybe she will do the first one. Okay, so many stuff here. Yeah, the CRP keycaps are nice. They're just so classic. Bring so many like wind vibe here. Okay. Yeah. Camera off. Now she can start doing it. Okay, let me connect the keyboard and make sure it's working. And my girlfriend is here. And she's waving to everyone. Okay, let's see. Can I even do the typing? No, it's not visible. Okay, yeah, let me give a what? 有点延迟啊。Okay, yeah, so this keyboard is time 80 re whatever, and the most signature for this keyboard is the clock here. Yeah, so you can see the clock. And we are building this one with Hyperglide black loop with Krytox 25G0, and it's on aluminum plate. So, good friend, Hazel typing test. Yeah, redeem time.
Homework?
Yeah, can you see it?
See what?
Oh, by the way, music off. And also this one. Cool.
I'm not normal myself. I'm a lot more gentle on this keyboard.
Why are you so gentle?
Is it yours or your customers?
Customers.
Yeah, that's why.
How do you feel that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hazel did good job, better than mine, but why so gentle today?
Should I just do it my normal way?
Yeah, just do your normal way.
How
Okay.
restart?
Restart.
That's my normal way. Like harder?
Yeah.
This one's heavy.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
sounds like I need to use a lot of force. So
A lot
I
of
cannot.
force?
Yeah, I cannot keep
Oh.
the same like the fast speed.
Okay, yeah. But very good, very consistent typer. Slam that bot. Okay, yeah, I think Hazel already punched that keyboard. But as she said, CRP feels good and also sounds nice, right? Yeah, I actually like the CRP on black. I feel like maybe this will look a little bit, how do I say, like boring. But to be honest, they look classic. But with the tulip, they looks also very special, right? It's not like you are getting a 909. But you're getting a very vintage looking board. So the color is nice, the sound is pretty nice. You don't know about the tulip? Yeah, you can go the regular CRP. Yeah, so the switch I'm going to it. How did you notice? Yeah, So the tulip doesn't mean just like this tulip button, but also mean like all the decoration here. So that's a set. So you can see, okay, yeah. The color is probably not good. So you can see a lot of keys are not like their traditional form. So it's the French one. You didn't even notice the out key? Yeah, that's why it just like feels very special, but not very special. So yeah, I actually didn't hate that for sure. I thought, yeah, it's still boring, but it looks nice. Cool, yeah. So overall for this board, I would say it's a good traditional like top mount keyboard. And Hyperglide definitely feel a little scratch, but once you type it a little more, it either like break in or maybe feel like get used to it. And also it's a very wind sound. Not boring, huh? And also this time, yeah, people criticize about that. But the bottom of this, yeah, it's just like all this part. Okay, so let's put it here. And let's go the last keyboard of the night. Okay, after today I have 4 keyboards to type on. I don't know if I'm happy or not. Thanks for the follow. Horse was here. So the last keyboard we have here is called, what is it called? KY-01, a top mount keyboard that the client actually put in a Teha types carrying case, so it's a nice one. It is a bad board? Okay. What's that? Okay, you know that. Yeah. So we have our mod here. Our mod, Miss Frosties. You know how to handle that. I don't know, or I don't have time, but yeah, you can see the bottom lug. Yeah, it's a, how do I say that? This is a pretty nice green or teal color. Yeah, I think it's a teal color. So the special fit on that. Actually, now I will say like I don't like the fit design like this, because every time you try to put the bump on, you just feel like they are not straight. Yeah, this is also the similar design on Piggy. To be honest, I don't hate, but I don't really prefer them. Yeah, thank you guys for figuring out that for me. I'm a small streamer, but yeah, I wish the community has a better way to do that for a bad bot. Right. Yeah, you can. The link here is free to send. I don't have too much moderation here, so that's why I'm not ready for any spam or storm of hate. And thank you for flagging that. Definitely appreciate. I know you watch a lot of stream, you made a lot of friends, and I really appreciate your time here to tell me about this, because I don't apparently know that's gonna happen, right? Okay, so this is top mount, and I like all these big screws. They are nice. I like big screws. So it's top mount, and we are going to use Phillips screw. What? Phillips screw on this type of keyboard? Thank you. You have like 15 of that? Wow. Yeah, sure. Now I know. Next time I see it, I will recommend people banning it. Yeah, I just remember like when I first time uploading. Is that you bring all the horse here? Well, to be honest, I also got a house, so that's similar. Maybe they're just chasing whoever got the most house, which is in this house. The hen house. Yes, yes. I definitely like those big screws. They just feel more secured, and every time you lose them, you can easily find them. So, okay, so it's the brass plate. H1 on brass plate. And top mount, we got it right. Now we put it on the bottom. And we flip and try to screw them together. Okay, so this is not the same screws. We are going to use some. This is an interesting screw. I will refund on this stream, so don't do that. I'm going to raise the price on a reasonable scale. The sale is not valid for this stream. I should have claimed that. And also, I need to clean up. I need to remove the Oreo stream stuff. Oh, Frosty, if you don't know, Oreo left us last week. Yeah, that's last week. I don't want to believe that, but that's what happened. At least she lived a happy life for the past 1 year and a half because we are at home every day. So we're with her. Not like, you know, the traditional pets. You're going to watch them maybe 1 hour or less than one hour every day. We were just accompanied with her the whole time, so I wish she enjoyed all the time spent with us. Yeah, I can see something from this like KY-01. The similarity between this one and the E7V2 I have, especially like this bridge on the side. So we are going to screw a little bit further. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the pads in the last maybe 20 months were the happiest pads of our history because everyone is at home. So the favorite board, yeah, not considering like the board I just built today because I haven't like spent time with that enough. So I think my favorite board is still the Polaris. Yeah, Polaris is still the best for a 60%. And as of layout, I would say it's the Meridian. Just because how practical it is as an ergo 60%. But the sound of that is bad. So you have to do maybe tape mount on that. Which I refuse to do it until I have to do it. Which is probably the next time I build that. I rebuild that. Okay, so we got this one, and the keycaps that we're going to put is maybe modern Dodge light. Did I do modern Dodge too much recently? Or another gray and white keycap set. So we are going to show all the gray and white today. Just different gray and white. And you will realize how much they are. Oh God, where is my keycaps? So if my modern Dodge light is not here, where it is? Let me think about. There must be some keycaps safe in our house. But they stole exactly the 60%. Okay, now I figured maybe. Oh, another keyboard. I actually like the Vertigo a lot, even though people criticize about the quality of that. I feel like it's a great keyboard. So you won't be wrong if you're going with the Vertigo, and you got a stock keyboard. Wait, where is my? So I got basically the whole pink theme. Oh, I know where it is. Have a second check. DC, yeah, I can. So I know where it is. I will bring back the keyboard here. Well, I remember where my modern Dodge light is. It's on my, actually not mine, but your UTD 356 Mini. So this is not OTD. I cannot afford that, or we cannot afford that. But I feel like it's still a great look. So this is basically where the modern Dodge light is. Now I have to figure out what the keycaps I put here. Yeah, I don't want to remove it from this UTD just yet. Okay, I should be able to get a key set that's working here. Maybe, yeah, let's go the taro. Yeah, we can go taro, huh? It's probably not bad. Taro it is. Also, the time 80 is still here. Looking at how it's nice. Okay, hopefully this keycaps is still here. Yes, it's still here. And technically match the color nicely. Yeah, how many keyboards have I showed on this stream? It's just so many keyboards, huh? Like technically I'm building how many? I built 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I built 4. And I showed the keycaps on the UTD. And I mentioned my favorite keyboard, which is in my bedroom, so I won't bring it here, but I still have another office keyboard, which is the vertical around, so I can show that as well. But to be honest, the best keyboard built tonight so far is definitely the Unikorn. The spacebar just sounds so nice. The sync is a little bit hollow, and we will see if we can find the case form. Interestingly, I thought there is the case form, but I couldn't find it somewhere. Yeah, let me ask my client. Okay, the client doesn't really know. Yeah, taro is a nice set that I can pair with a lot of colorway, like black, white for sure, PC for sure, gray. Yes, I tried that with the gray jelly epoch SE version. and I tried that with, actually I didn't have a purple keyboard, but purple definitely matched this very well. And this type of like teal color also matched well, and if I have yellow, it will be good color. So I don't really know, unless you have a navy or red. I feel like most of the color it will go pretty well. Ooh, the spacebar feels or sounds nice. I can briefly feel that. Yeah, we'll see. At least the bottom row I make it correctly, not like last time. Okay, the sun is at the wrong position, which I hate a lot. Yeah, get some boba here. How do you like the taro? I think it matches really well, especially with all the artisan, not artisan, the novelties. You can match it with a lot of things. It's very versatile. Okay, so this keyboard is pretty heavy. Maybe because of the brass plate. So if you don't have a heavy keyboard, you can get a brass plate to make it heavy. Okay, probably the top 2 spacebar tonight. Okay, spacebar. Let's redeem the spacebar sound. Okay, let's connect that to. Okay, let's put it somewhere. So this is called KY-01, 75% keyboard. We built H1 on brass plate with case foam and plate foam. GMK R2. Okay, mod sound. The spacebar on the right side is definitely something like really satisfying. Yeah, just a little bit too different on the left and right. And also potentially I need to reflow the bottom mods, so a little bit unflat, uneven. But yeah, you see, this actually sounds not bad. Yeah, definitely. needs some work, but still has pretty good. Yeah, left side, maybe a little bit more loop. You're right. Cool. Okay, so let's bring all the guys back and we will probably end the stream. So this is the last keyboard we built. KY-01 H1 on brass with GMK Taro. And this is the one time 80. Have the big block clock. 80% CRP on Hyperglide with aluminum plate. We have the sync Marshmallow on FR4 plate. And last one is the first one we built. Unikorn with Duroc palm on FR4 plate. Yeah, so that's the full keyboard we built. You can. Okay, so just like one last quick sound demo for all the keyboard here. H1 on brass with forms. Sure, I will. And this is the Hyperglide on alu. Both top mount. And this is the FR4 plate Marshmallow gas key mount. I don't know if you can hear it. It might be a little bit far. And this is O-ring gas key mount Duroc palm on FR4. Okay, so you want to hear the UTD, huh? Let me bring it here. So the UTD I built with Hyperglide on alu, and this is also an O-ring gasket mount. I like the number roll a lot. Okay, let's do a small comparison between these two. Hyperglide on alu, and one is the top mount, and the other is the O-ring gasket mount. Top mount and O-ring gasket. Yeah, definitely different sound profile. And yeah, if you can do something. Yeah, UTD will be yours room. So, okay, I will have to find out the time to record some typing tests for all this. Okay, yeah, have a good weekend and hope you enjoy the marathon of building keyboard, which happened under 3 hours. I mean, I have some prep work, but yeah, I'm a little bit too tired now. Yeah, see you next time.